little pony, ah, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have my little pony. Do you know you're all my very best friends? Right, now, I'm going to be reading through my quest thing just for fun, because I'm bored before bed. Make sure see if it sounds good, see if it sounds any good, and basically I'm using a thing called Quest to program, and it's titled The My Little Pony Adventure Book, and the subtitle is The Game Where You Decide All of Equestria's Fate. Author Jessica Ratti, that's me. Description. Okay, I'll read you the description quick before we get into me voicing Twilight and really, really terrible shining armor. I might just do my normal voice. Anyway, description. Join Twilight Sparkle on her quest to become fucked up already. Join Twilight Sparkle on her quest to become Princess of Friendship. Decide how she does things and how the main six help her out along the way. You choose. The fate of all of Equestria is now in your hands. I felt like an advert then. I felt pretty in the zone. I love that player. I'm the player at the moment. Okay, here we go. Page 1. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Equestria, there were two regal sisters who ruled together, blah, 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 created harmony for the land, blah, blah, so boring. Ugh. The eldest used her unicorn powers to raise the sun at dawn. Ugh, tell me something I don't know. Oh, and obviously the youngest brought out the moon to begin the night, maintaining balance for their kingdom, blah, blah, blah. Let's skip some of this shit and get to the good bit, shall we? Page flicking. Aha! The youngest became resentful. No, that's not it. Ugh! Ponies relished in the daylight, shunning the night. Ugh! Come on! When does this shit get good? Furiously flicking of pages. Aha! Gotcha! One fateful day. We all know that this shit just got real when they say it's a fateful day. She refused to lower the moon. Fair play to her. So would I in that situation, if I'm honest. But who am I to have my own opinion? This is only the first episode. I am not Princess of Friendship yet. Not that I'll ever be that is. But anyways, the elder sister tried to reason with her, but the bitterness in the young one's heart had transformed her into a wicked mare of darkness, Nightmare Moon. Wow. Wow. Now that is hot. Twily likes. Damn. She vowed that she would shroud the land in eternal night. She could shroud me in her eternal night, any night. Oh, now it gets really interesting. The elder sister harnessed, 'cause horse puns, where was I? The most powerful magic known to ponydom, the elements of harmony, which clearly has nothing to do with me. I'm a nobody, and I'm just book horse, the biggest egghead in Canterlot. So, yeah. Now, using the magic of the elements of harmony, she defeated her very hot, good-looking, majestic younger sister. Defeated her younger sister. Nothing more. Totally not crushing over Princess Luna right now. Banishing her permanently in the moon, which seems a bitch move to me, especially to do to your own sister. Hey, Shining Armor!
Yeah, Twily?
You know that time you called me a baby for still obsessing over my Smarty Pants doll?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
I think so, but that was a long time ago. We was young. I was just being a typical older brother teasing my little sister.
Yeah, but you still did it.
Your point is?
I should banish you to the moon for it.
Oh, Twily. Oh, Twily, you are a funny mare.
Let's let the readers decide how much of a funny mare little Miss Twily can be. You heard me. Yes, I'm talking to you now. You, with your headphones on. Yes, hi. You're actually being noticed by some pony, you sad individual.
Bit harsh, those words, sis, don't you think?
Shush. I'm addressing my subjects.
You're addressing the air, sis.
Ignore him. He's a troubled child. Now, for the fun journey to begin. Starting with this simple choice that won't affect any part of the story, but other choices in future will.
You're insane.
Should I? Should I continue my reading and pretend I never even talked to my brother about moon-banishing bullcrap? Or should I be a total psycho and send my only sibling to the moon, never to return until the wedding? 'Cause, let's be honest, my brother must have had a moon-banishing reason not to contact his only sister from the moment she left Ponyville until his own wedding day. And even that was an invitation written by Celestia. Not Shining, not Cadence, fucking Celestia!
Wedding, Cadence? You are so random, Twilight. I mean, I know you like Cadence, but her to accept marrying me? No way. Or maybe, I am handsome, stunning, and a total stud. Don't you think, Twilight? Twilight?
Shh! So, yes, maybe there is a more understanding if he was banished to the moon till then. Your choice, lovelies. Do your worst.
You're so weird, Twilight.
Okay, page 2. Continue the story as if Shining never existed. Or, banish the bastard. Okay, we're going to do page 3 and banish him, and then I'm going to do page 2 as if we didn't banish him. Okay. Good choice, lovelies. Your wish is my command.
Twilight, you really need to stop talking to yourself. It's not healthy.
Powering up magic sound.
Twilight?
Innocently said. Yes, Shining Armor?
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Well, clearly not nothing.
Oh, well, I'm just powering up my magic to do this.
What the fuck, Twilight? No!
Panic. My Shining is shit, by the way. You won't have to hear much more of it, thank God. Magical power surge sound effect. Bye-bye, Shining. Miss you already. Well, that was fun while it lasted. I'm sure Celestia will be so proud that I'm taking my studies so seriously, that I'm actually following in her hoofsteps. I mean, she banishes her sister, I banished my brother. We're practically twins, me and her. Now, where was I? Oh yes, right, of course. On with my reading studies. Now page 2, as if we hadn't banished him. The elder sister then took on responsibility for both sun and moon, and harmony has been maintained in Equestria for generations since. This is such a typical happy fairy tale ending. Good guy wins, bad guy falls, light beats dark, God beats evil. The book writers should really try spicing up their stories, so let the bad guy win have a bad ending? Now that would be interesting to see.
So, you're just going to shut me out like I'm not even here, then? Twilight, screw you then. I'll see you at the wedding. Huh, wedding. Now I'm talking crazy, and if I'd even marry Cadence. As if I'd ever marry Cadence.
Anyways, why was I reading this bollocks again? Page 5. I have no idea, Twilight. Let's just end the adventure here before we hurt our minds dwelling on it all. Page 6. Geez, Twilight, you forgetful horse you. You were learning of the origins of the elements of harmony, and you call yourself book horse and egghead. More like dumbass. So, let's go to page 5, as if we don't know. You bloody idiot. You cannot just go home. Get off your ass and get your damn act together. Twilight is very, very disappointed in you. Friendship is supposed to be magic, meaning we are supposed to stick together. You really should borrow my book on Friendship 101, because you really have no idea like I do. Page 6. Get on with the damn story. So now we go to page 6. Except there isn't a page 6 yet. So yeah, that's all I've got so far. And yeah, I hope you like it, and I hope you think I should continue it. And yeah, I'm looking for a Shining Armor voice. I'm looking for, in this episode, there'll be auditions for Shining Armor, Spike, Twinkle Shine, very short line at the very beginning. I'm going to be doing Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. I might be doing Rarity and Applejack, but I do want people to audition for Applejack and Rarity. I desperately need someone to audition Rainbow Dash. I need someone to do a Nightmare Moon voice. Possibly Luna, right at the end. You know, that misty big sister, that Luna, the young Luna. I need a Celestia. I really don't want to do Celestia by myself. Not really, no. I need a Shadow Bolt when they're talking to Rainbow Dash. I need a Steva Magna, you know, the sea serpent. Mare. That's another one I need. I need Mare. And I need someone to audition Apple Bloom, but you might not necessarily get Apple Bloom. It depends if you're any good, because I might be able to do Apple Bloom myself, unless you're amazing. But yeah, just putting it out there. If you want to audition, get in touch with me. So yeah, just leave me a comment and I'll give you a way of getting in touch with me, and then we'll go from there, I guess. I'll link in the description my DeviantArt page, so if you have DeviantArt, you can get hold of me really easily. And yeah, pretty much, it's going to be good. It's going to cover, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Basically, it's going to cover all the episodes. It's going to cover every single episode of MLP. From season 1 to season 5, the very finale one. And then basically this will go on as long as MLP does. So season 6 comes, back to work I go. And I will always be looking for more voices, but at the moment I'm just trying to do the 2-part a bit. And I might do it in separate books, or I might just do it in one massive book that keeps on growing. I don't know yet. I haven't fully decided. It depends how complicated it gets. You imagine you kill off Pinkie Pie, for example, in the very first book, and it turns out it doesn't ruin the ending, and you end up having to have no Pinkie Pie for the rest of the game, and then you get to the bit with, like, the equal ponies, and then Pinkie Pie isn't there to say, oh yeah, I know Smiles, and those aren't Smiles, and so you guys all get trapped, because, you know, Pinkie Pie's dead from season 1. So yeah, I will probably do it so it's bit by bit in one book. So basically, if the main 6 died and only Twilight Sparkle survived the journey you took in the first episode, the second episode they'd all have regenerated themselves. So yeah, not very accurate story, but it's going to be good. There's going to be alternatives. You can either follow the original story, if you're a sad ass, sorry, but yeah, or you can take the alternatives, and there's going to be death. I've already thought of sorry, I nearly swore then. I've already thought of a couple, scenes where the main 6 die in all different horrid ways, and it's going to have illustrations, gory illustrations. There's going to be swearing. You really need to be okay with swearing and shouting and saying gross stuff, possibly. I don't know how extreme this book's going to be, but it's a fuck around. It really is a fuck around, but it's going to be fun. Yeah, so if you don't know adventure books, look them up. They are amazing. And I'm using a software called Quest. I think I probably said that right at the beginning, but I'm going to say it again because it's amazing. I will leave a link in the description about that as well. And yeah, I'm literally talking off my head now, so some of this is going to be a bit mumbled. I'm trying to find the thing to read you, basically, when the idea came up to mind. Okay. The main character is going to be Twilight Sparkle, obviously. Because, you know, she's the Princess of Friendship. She goes on through the thing. And the aim of the game is to befriend the main 6, discover the elements, choose your own destiny. You can die, fail, succeed. You're the god of Equestria in these pages. You get certain things like spell books, so knowing spells at the right time necessary would mean failing or succeeding. I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. It depends how serious I get with it. But there will be objects. You need to go back a different way in the forests and things to pick up, like, say, a key to get into the chest. You know, the one with the treasure chest. You need to actually make sure you pick up all the keys along the way. I don't know how extreme I'm actually going to get with this. I don't know. It might seriously just be each episode is a new book, or all in one. I really haven't decided yet, but I need to decide, and fast. But yeah, I'll keep reading my ideas anyway. You get certain power-ups from learning lessons along the way. So some spells need to have certain amounts of magic to succeed. So I'm thinking, like, if you picked up a book, you might learn the levitating spell. This is all getting a bit Harry Potter. You need to learn Alohomora to get through the doors. Yeah, it's not going to be Harry Potter. It's Pony Potter, or Harry Pony. I don't know what you do. Harry Potter something, I don't care. Harry Trotter, that's the one. Anyway, no more about Harry Potter. You need certain items, so you may end up dying, losing, or having to go back another way to find item first before returning. For example, a key for a door. See, I've actually mentioned that on here. Make friends along the way. Solve friendship problems from the show and make up ones maybe. So I might make up some friendship issues of my own as I go along. For example, Shining Armour isn't in the very first episode, but I've made him be in the first episode. Because bear in mind, he doesn't appear till the wedding one. If I send him to the moon, it doesn't affect the story at all. So maybe if the main 6 die, any of the main 6 die, then that would be game over and you have to start from that one again. But rather than having to start the whole book again, it would just say return to the last point when they're all alive. And I might have bits where you can go back and try different routes. Rather than doing the whole game again, you can just press the back button to do the whole, do the other way. So say if you wanted to see what's said when shining armor goes to the moon, and then you want to see what's said when shining armor doesn't get banished to the moon, you can do that. That would be kind of cool, I reckon. Anyway, but yeah, I'm working on that. It's going to be a little while. Anyway, let me keep reading. Complete every episode in book form with all the consequences left in. Ha! That's actually what I've wrote. Ha. That's about writing a journal on DA. I want to upload the first part of the book, being the very beginning episode, Mare and the Moon, and the Elements of Harmony, 2-parter in one. So that's what I was on about, maybe having it as just separate books, and they all make one big load of books. Each episode is a book, but the 2-parters are like joint books. But I don't know. Ideas for that one. Actually, I don't want to read you the ideas. Let me just see one idea. I don't want to ruin any. Okay, this one's kind of funny. Okay, the main 6 go the wrong way in the castle, not getting to twilight in time, meaning Nightmare Moon casts a spell to banish her to the star in the sky. The elements of harmony are right here. Right here? Right here? Ah, shit. So yeah, that's one consequence. Let me see what else there's a consequence. Pinkie Pie tries laughing in the face of danger and gets killed. Rock falls down and hits you in the head, you die. It's all just nasty, nasty things that could happen. Applejack lets go of Twilight at wrong time. She splats and dies. Game over. But there's going to be all sorts. I don't want to read them all. I'm spoiling it right now. But basically, if you're going to be voicing for me, you're going to get the spoilers anyway. Let go, y'all. Let go and y'all be safe now. Splat! I'm so looking forward to drawing a splatted Twilight. Drawing Twilight dying in so many ways. I love Twilight. She was nearly my favourite pony, but then I was like, oh god, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy. Yep, definitely Fluttershy after a while of making it hard to choose. But right at the very beginning, everyone kind of gets like an attachment for the main character. That's my opinion. I get like an attachment for main characters, and I was like, oh my god, Twilight, she's amazing. Oh my god. And then my friend was like, oh my god, Twilight. And then so eventually I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to be. My favourite's not Twilight, it's Fluttershy, because Fluttershy is just so much like me. I don't know, I'm just kind of talking about my life right now. I'm really bored, I guess. But yeah, if anyone's interested, please get in touch with me, because I need a lot of voices. A lot. Basically, any MLP character that you know or can think of that I haven't mentioned or something. I will link the DA journal in the description as well, that's got more details. But any MLP character you think of that I haven't mentioned in the DA journal or on this video, and you can do that voice, and you're like, oh, heck yes, I can do a killer... I can't think of a character. I can do a killer Granny Smith. And, I might not have mentioned Granny Smith, because, she's not really important till later. But, actually, shut up, Jess. I need her in the first episode. She'll probably say that, soup's up! I might do Granny Smith myself, but I don't know. Also, if you're thinking my Twilight sounded really bad, it probably did. This is all literally off my head. I'm not cutting any of this. It's all off my head. So basically, I just read all that myself just now, and I'm not editing it, because this is literally just so you can get a feel for what I'm getting up to, what this MLP Adventure Book's going to be all about. So yeah, if you want to be a part of it and you think it's a good idea, please get in touch. Please do. Have I missed anything now? Oh yeah, there's one thing. Yeah, there's one thing. The illustrations I'm not going to be doing until I get... Basically, a friend of mine, he's getting a gift for me, and it'll help with my drawing. So I'm not going to do the illustrations until I have that, and that's going to be what I first start practicing on. Because the first gift I ever got was the microphone I'm using now, which has really upped my bravery for doing my voicing and singing, so a lot of thanks goes to him, really. Yeah, which is brills. So yeah, also I thought, you know what, while I'm doing something to do with voicing, I might as well, when the thing comes, use that for improving my drawing as well. So I can kill 2 birds with one really big, fat, heavy stone. Bang! But yeah, that'll be kind of cool, I guess. What do you mean, you guess? It'll be amazing, Jazz. You're gonna do amazing pictures. I've got so many pictures in mind, and I'm just holding back. I'm holding back until it arrives. I refuse to do anything until it arrives, because I want it to be just perfect, the illustrations. When I draw Twilight at her deadest of moments, I want it to be gory. I want it to be perfect. I want to really, really get in the blood, and get in with the cuts and the shit, and the splat. Twilight went splat. So yeah, I want to really get in with it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is because I was going to go to bed. And I'm literally just doing this before I go to bed, so that's why I sound tired. So never mind, it'll be fine. Anyway, is there anything I've missed again? Okay, one more thing I'll say before I go is if you want to voice... I might have already said this already, I might be repeating myself, and I'm so sorry if I am, but it's important. If you want to voice, and you're young, you know, make sure it's alright with your parents, of course. I know some people, some of my friends, they really wanted to voice for me, but they couldn't, because, you know, you gotta respect your parents. Really respect your elders. It's the law. Even I still respect, so... yeah. Anyway, yeah, you need to be okay with swearing, you need to be comfortable with doing weird stuff. Like, for example, in that recording then, like, some people would feel a bit uncomfortable making Twilight sound all like, oh, she's got the hots for Luna, oh no, not another Clop fanfic kind of thing. It's not that, I swear to God, I'm not going to do anything dodgy like that in this. But there will be moments when ponies are crushing on each other, probably, but they won't be kissing or nothing. It'll literally just be stupid things like that, like, you know, saying how Luna's hot and stuff. There won't be any weird creepy stuff, I don't think. I haven't thought that far, but I really don't want to turn it into a clopfic or a fanfic or shippings. No shippings. Just don't start shipping Luna and Twilight. I mean, yeah, it's an amazing ship, but personally I think Sunset and Twilight, but I really do like the idea of Luna and Twilight, and I'm probably mentioning the whole crush thing with Luna and Twilight because Luna at Twilight, Twilight Eclipse and stuff like that. But also because I saw some shipping pictures of Twilight and Luna, and it's just kind of got it in my mind that would be an adorable ship now. But I don't ship. Oh God, gag. Get out of my life. But yeah. You've got to be alright with swearing, you've got to be alright with shouting, you've got to get really loud, you might even have to scream. But for screaming, I think I'll be okay if you find yourself a little quiet place, like maybe a field or something where there's no neighbours to scare the shit out of. And, you know, you could probably do your scream into a phone or some kind of recording device. Your recording device doesn't have to be perfect, it can be your phone, it can be a microphone. I would love it if it's a microphone. You know, I would love it if it's a microphone. That would be preferred, really. But, you know, I'm not looking for perfection. I don't mind if there's a little bit of background sound. I want actors. I don't want exactly show accurate, but it needs to be close to the characters so people can really feel the characters in the book. They got to really feel the characters, and it's going to be a really silly book, so you've got to be alright with that. You really do. You just got to kind of work with me and deal with how weird this book's going to be. And yeah, hopefully you got to be alright with gore as well. You got to be alright with all that violence and stuff, because ponies are going to die. You might even have to voice dying parts. You need to be able to cry. You need to be able to really put yourself in that position. Like, say, if, you know, Pinkie Pie... I'm going to get really depressing now, but say Pinkie Pie has got Gummy, and, you know, he's got to his old age, and he's there dying in her arms, and there's nothing she can do about it, because he's too old, and she can't take him to the vet, like the Ponyville vet or anything, and he's dying, and you can't do anything about it, and, you know, honestly, maybe think of something like that, because I'm generally crying now, just the thought of Pinkie Pie, like, no! Gummy! I can't go on. That works, though. It does. If you think of something depressing, like really depressing, something that would hit you, think of a sad moment. Maybe not a sad moment in your life, but something sad that you wouldn't want to happen. You know, just something that would really fucking destroy you, and that would make you cry. To be honest, I can just cry like that, but some people need that kind of boost. Like, they need to think of a sad past or a sad future they don't want to happen. Just random shit, you know. Look at me giving acting advice. I'm not even a proper actress, so I just take it all very seriously. One day. But, yeah. Please get in touch. Just, like, for now, The Beast Within's on hold, and that's just stressing me out. So, please get in touch. Please don't let this project die. Please... I finally got motivated to do something, and, you know, it's writing. I've got into my writing again. I can't bloody believe it. I'm writing again. I'm so happy about that. So please don't let this project die on me. I really need your help with this. Just anyone out there listening. Anyone. If you know a friend who can do an apple bloom that's killer, get them in touch. Just any character. Any. As long as it's canon. I might be looking for a narrator as well, but that's not definite. I would prefer a guy if I have to get a narrator, but if you're a really good sounding girl, then heck, just go for it. Just have a go. It's not official, but if you want to do voicing, just basically get a character, listen to some lines from the show, and repeat the lines from the show. You can do your own made up lines, but just do lines from the show. And if you want to really, really nail Shining Armor, you know, listen back to the audio that I did at the very beginning, and yeah, voice the bits I did. You know, actually voice parts for it, but without sounding so bloody weird like I did. Oh my god, I can only do the Twilight. I can't even do that. That really hurt my voice. That probably messed up my Twilight the rest of the way through. Oh god, but I'm really tired now, so I'm just gonna go to bed. Obviously, I'm not actually going to bed by the time someone listens to this, because it's already up and I've woken up, but yeah. Good luck to anyone who auditions. Get in touch. Bye. Do you know you're all my very best friends? Okay, shutting up now. Bye.